Fernandez.
Thank you, Mr. President. Through you to the members, I rise today to speak in support of Amendment 624, addressing municipal school district transportation costs. I want to thank the Chair of Ways and Means for his incredible work in putting this budget together. I want to thank Senator Lewis for his longtime leadership around funding formulas for education in our state, and really this entire Senate that's made Massachusetts the leader of education in our nation. But right now, as many people know, our school districts are struggling to afford school bus transportation for our students. Transporting kids around large districts is a significant expense, and municipal school districts receive near no reimbursement for the incredible costs of busing students across their district. And complicating things and further driving up costs is that there's been a consolidation of school bus operators, and so there are very few ways for towns to negotiate to lower prices. And just this past February, the Office of the Inspector General revealed that 67% of Massachusetts school districts receive only 1 or 0 bids in the most recent general education procurement cycle. The Senate led on this issue in last year's budget. We issued a $100,000 commission to look at this. We paid for it. It's underway right now. My understanding it's going to come out in the next couple of months to review ways to improve our school bus transportation system and get away from these monopolies. But the fact is that transportation for individual students is rising, and it's really hurting our communities. My town of Plimpton has reported that transportation costs are surging by double digits annually. This is a rural community. I know a lot of rural communities across the state are really struggling with school bus transportation costs. In Plymouth, they spend $11 million a year for school bus transportation. That's around $1,500 a student and about 1/10 of the entire foundation budget. Geographically, it's a town of 96 square miles, by far the largest municipality in our Commonwealth, and has 500 miles of roadway, and yet it gets no reimbursement in the state for this municipal school district transportation costs. If it was a regional school district, it would actually be one of the largest regional school districts in the Commonwealth and receive some amount of reimbursement. So while Plymouth does not receive reimbursement, it really should, and I know this is not a story of just Plymouth, but about communities across the Commonwealth that are dearly struggling with transportation costs for their students. And at the end of the day, it's a structural problem that we need to fix. So I'm so thrilled we're taking up this Chapter 70 commission, opening up a lot quicker than the previous commission, and taking a look at some of the fundamentals driving up costs in our local communities, school district busing being one of the major drivers. And so what this does is simply add an amendment for the Chapter 70 formula to take into account the cost of school bus transportation and take into further account geographical area and size as well. So I hope that this amendment passes. Thank you, Mr. President.